Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is Sunday, June 23rd, 2024. I have Ollie, like, right below me. He's right down here. He wants his pets. He's very, very comfy and purries. He's purries. He wants pets. Dolly's also been out and about today, so we'll see if Mrs. Cat decides to join us at any point today. I don't know. We shall see. She's just been running around today. Little different, just full of energy. Mr. Cat gonna go on the back? You gonna come up? You gonna come up? No? You're not gonna go up? Not gonna go? Come on. Come on up. He's just like looking around. Anyway, hi. What have I been playing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What have we been doing? So, Star Rail, I finished the main quest for the new patch content. There's Mr. Cat. Hello. Let's lock that back of the chair. Hello, Mr. Kitty. There's the kitty. Yes, he comfies. Wanna be comfies. He wants to get on my lap is what he really wants. He wants attention. He wants to purries. Hi. Hello. Yes, I did trim my hair. That's the thing I've done. That's a thing I've done. As well, I trimmed the hair a bit since it's getting hot. It's getting hot, and I need less hair on my head because it's so hot. Now he's come back to near the keyboard. So, yeah, I did the main quest thingy for Star Rail. It's fine, I suppose. They're trying to wrap up the current storyline that they've had, but there's still going to be a lot of patches for this general version cycle of version 2. So we've still got a ways. We're like not even halfway at this point. But yeah. There's a new event. It's the same sort of thing I've seen many times before. Like match 3, match 4, 5, whatever. Like it's Candy Crush. Think of it like that. My brain doesn't immediately go to Candy Crush. I've never actually played that game. My brain goes to Bejeweled. It's a similar style to Bejeweled. You can only swap with what's next to what you pick on the array. So you can only swap places of adjacent items to form a line of 3 or 4 or 5, whatever, or 2 sets of 3 or 4 or 5 in the swap. Yeah, it's that sort of thing that they're bringing to Star Rail for this current event. I'm like, God, why do all games have this as a minigame? You really don't need to do it again. I've seen this enough times. I really don't want to keep doing it again. Because there's another game that I play that has the exact same thing in it as one of the cyclical mini games, and that's Isekai Slow Life. They have that exact. It is the exact same thing, and I'm like, really? They are mechanically the same. It's just a different coat of paint each time. Then again, Isekai Slow Life also has like a 2048 style minigame and a reverse Tetris type thing. It's not really Tetris, but it's like it's a line clearing game as well. And it's like, I really don't like these as a concept to be in a game. Like, this is not supposed to be the game. Why are you making me do this thing that's not supposed to be the game? Anyway, there's that. Just been enjoying having the Firefly character fully built Firefly character at this point, working on building Gallagher. And that's about it with Star Rail. Withering Waves, they have a 2x event, drop event for echoes through the whatever the hell mine things that they have, tacit whatevers. Though it's interesting because they have the 2x drop for 3 times a day, but it's in order to do the thing, you have to spend 60 stamina, or your wave plates, and that's 3/4 of the full stamina that you get through the day to do it 3 times. That's 180 stamina. You get 240 a day, so you're not really left with much choice for how to spend your stamina during this 2x event. And you have to do the 2x event because it multiplies the account experience, the union level experience, by 2 as well. So it's worth more for the union experience per unit of like wave plates that you've used. So you have to do it. There's no other option. And I have an initial set of echoes for my main team, all at level 25, and I'm like working on a second team, getting them to level 25. I don't care what the substats are on the echoes. People who actually are caring and like trying to get a perfect set of substats on their echoes this early in the game are beyond stupid. They are such idiots for trying to do that before having access to the like highest account level of content. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. It's so incredibly inefficient to try to do that right now before getting your account level to like the maximum world level and having access to the highest output of rewards for your time. Like, it's just not feasible to do that. The only thing that is feasible is just getting a set of echoes that have a proper set of main stats. That is fine. Just don't care about the substats, please. God, you'll be fine without having a set of perfect substats on your echoes until you reach the very late part of the game. It will be fine. And when you do have that, what you'll find is, oh, everything is super easy and super boring because now you have the perfect echoes on all of your characters, and all your characters get to max level with all their skill levels maxed. The game's going to be super easy at that point. There's going to be no skill involved at all by that point. And all that effort you put in to get there, you're going to be bored. And then you're going to start complaining about there not being sufficient difficult content after going out of your way to make it like that as soon as possible. Like, are you stupid? You must be stupid. So yeah, I just log in, do the expending of my stamina, and log out on Withering Waves, and do like the daily stuff at this point. With Azure Lane, as of just before the stream today, I did manage to finally get the last of the event limited characters that you have to roll for on the limited event banner. I got the last one that I was missing. That was Emden. And so now I don't need to wish on that, or to like spend resources on that banner. It only lasts a week, so I was a little bit like having to get going on it. Wanted to make sure that I got everything from that banner since I was not around the first time since I wasn't playing the first time that the event happened. First time the event happened, I believe it was 2 weeks long, but the reruns only last for a week, and they're like a bit redesigned and accelerated to last only a week. And so yeah, I got everything, which is nice. It's nice. The one I don't have is the whatever the hell Seidlitz. That is the map drop. It has a 0.5% chance to drop from the limited banner. I did not get lucky on that this time, and I'm not going to try to go for it because it can also drop from the event map, and you can purchase it for event points, and I have more than enough event points to purchase that ship. I'm just waiting for the end of the event so that I know with 100% certainty that I won't get it from the map drop. Wanna at least get the opportunity to get it from the map drop before spending the event points on the ship. Otherwise, because if I do get the map drop, I don't have to spend those 8,000 points on that ship, and I can just spend it on the other stuff in the shop. So yeah, I have been enjoying Azure Lane actually as a game, and I actually have started playing Operation Siren at this point. Could have done it a long time ago, but I just started it. I've got multiple characters now that are like level 125 and level 120, so going through like the story chapters of Operation Siren, currently like at chapter 3 on it, of like what, 5 of story before you get into the repetitive like cyclical monthly stuff. And yeah, I just am stomping through it, stomping all the enemies. The thing about Operation Siren is it operates on a different stamina system than the rest of the game. So you effectively have 2 separate stamina systems accruing their resources over time. So when you spend all of your oil, there is still something else to do in Operation Siren to give more content to do each day. Actually, a gacha game that lets you play the damn game. Fascinating. An AFK journey, I am just logging in, doing like daily stuff or collecting resources and logging out. That is the extent of what I do in AFK journey these days, because they have jack all to do, and will continue to have jack all to do, and will continue losing player base, and will continue losing money, income, should say. I will foresee that that game potentially being forced to close its doors, if not before the release of the next season, then probably before the like end of the next. Well, they'll likely see a second season release, but I don't think it will survive until the next one. I really don't think it's going to be able to support itself, or at the very least, they will have to downsize the team that works on it to the point of being effectively on life support. And like the quality of what you get will just keep going down and down and down and down over time until they close it. Meow. Hi. Dolly is here. Yeah, how's my girl? How's my girl? If I try to pick her up now, she's just gonna like back up from me, so I want to give some pets. Give some pets, and then up she goes. Hey baby, come on up. No, she just runs. She just runs. But she's around. She may show up at some point. Alright, we ready to play Planet Crafter? I think I'm ready to play Planet Crafter. Let's get into things today. Alright, play the game. I didn't talk about 3D printing stuff. I have sales. They'll be going out tomorrow. 5 at this point. Finally, seeing the cells again. Ah, da-da. Load the game. We're at 244 Giga TI. 244 Giga terraforming index and counting. Last time that we met, we unlocked a few things. We did a bit of exploration, went out, got some butterfly larva that was very high percentage, and went ahead and built some butterfly thingies. We built some butterfly thingies about the place, so now we can see the butterflies around the planet of what we've put into our farms. Yes, there is the majestic bitrate killer. Oh boy, yes, the bitrate killer of butterflies with all of their particle effects. Gold and glowy pink and various shades of like rainbowy blues and purples. Yeah, we got a bunch of Serena butterfly larvae last time. I wanted to get more goldens, but unfortunately we did not have any goldens spawn out in that story location. But anyway, we got what we got. So now the insects are proliferating a bit faster than previously. We've also traded and obtained some fish eggs and frog eggs. I'm going to put those frog eggs away for the moment. So we have to build an aquarium. Fertilizer, super alloy, and circuit boards. Okay. We also built like this up last time and automated the production of the tier 1 and the tier 2 fertilizer, as well as high quality food. And explosives, or explosive like material, powder, rocket engines, and circuits. Yeah, we got explosives, we got circuits, we got rocket engines. Everything is awesome. It is fantastic around here. We also have a super alloy rod automation area out at the aluminum, where I have set up mining of all of the basic resources plus aluminum all together in the same place so that I can make super alloy and the super alloy rods at that location. Now, why have I done it at that specific location is because even though I can directly mine super alloy, it's really far away. It's very far away from my from the aluminum. Very far away from the aluminum. So where is my uppies? Uppies. Hi. So it makes more sense to just make it direct local and not have my robots trying to deliver things out there. The aquarium. Aquarium. You're going there. And you're gonna get these Velkia fish eggs. Gives a 500% animal multiplier. And now we have some fishies. Glorious. It is producing 16 grams of animals per second. And I can put another egg in there if I so desire. What I don't know is if I can get eggs from the map. I don't think so, but again, this is uncharted territory for me. I haven't engaged particularly much in this later phase of the game. My personal save that I haven't touched in a little while has like in the 300s of Giga TI. But we're pretty much at the point that I was at in that save. Basically, I had built this portal generator that we just unlocked, and I haven't used it yet. I haven't actually like used it at all. But anyway, I actually want. There was a point to making that explosive powder. And that was that I wanted to actually make explosives. And that needs circuits. Just to have some explosives available. Yeah. Oh, I have a few already. Okay. Maybe I don't need to carry around this many. I'll carry 4. See, my brain thought that these were the fusion energy cells. My brain thought it was the fusion cells. I sort of need that many fusion cells. Pulsar, quartz, osmium, and obsidian. I'll need more osmium. Yeah. 2 more osmium. I'm just making a few of these. Just a few. Yeah. So the main reason to go out, explore, and use these fusion energy cells is not actually for resources anymore. It's not really for the resources. It's for the like trading currency, and we don't have to carry that around. We can just use it when we find it. Wow, that's a lot of available power. We're up to 3 kilograms of animals now. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then insects are very much growing, as are plants. So the animals, once we hit 50 kilograms, we're able to actually craft the eggs. And that will help with continuing to scale the animals. And getting the fish farm, of course, will be how we go about that. There is a recipe to craft Lirma seeds, so you can automate the production of Lirma seeds for continued rocket launches. There's the beginning of frogs, but where do we get... Huh. Interesting. So... where do we put frog eggs? Or where do we, like, get frogs, grow frogs? Because the aquarium is for fish. Is it done in... Aha, there it is. The amphibian farm unlocks at 425 GTI. Okay, now we know. So theoretically, because I have the fish farm, the aquarium with fish in it, does that mean I should start seeing that fish spawn, like with everything else in the game? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. But we'll see. Oh, am I gonna get a... No, nothing. It's just a purple eclipse. Well, dang. Alright, I do not remember what I've used energy cells in and what I haven't. So I'm just gonna go to a place where I know that I haven't. Which is back around to the north, another area that we need explosives for. We will go from there. Anyway, so if I wanted to see a greater variety of trees on the map besides just this one type, I would need to have additional doohickeys. Yes, additional doohickeys. Additional, like, tree spreaders with different seeds of trees in it, and then it will start spawning other varieties of trees in those types of areas. However, there are areas that already have specific native flora and fauna, for that matter. Now, because I know if we go to another area that leads to a story area that we were at before where we had to dive to get to the stuff. In an area we had to dive to, there was fish, like, already there. Alright, so out here near the caves, these caves, oh right, I also have thought of another area to go to with an explosive access. That needed explosives, more explosives to access. And that was the place with those trees in it. Yeah. That particular little biome that had those trees in it. I need to go back to there to access more of the area. This is the place. Boom. So that is a door that will open. So that's more... Oh, right. I'm gonna very easily get lost in here. So we're very much here primarily for tokens. And not really much else, because I am quite literally in the process of crafting everything else. Another dust storm, really? Alright, so that's sort of a dead-end area. Usually there are paths around. A path down. Well, as I said, there are usually paths around. I am absolutely 100% getting lost in here. More tokens. And I guess I'll take T2. If I find any T2 mutagen, I should take that. That would be useful. Genuinely useful. Where the hell is the thingy? Reactor. Hello? Access card, okay. I do know that there is a door with that we need to use that access card in. It's just a matter of where the fuck is it? I have him in that way. Okay. Deadest of ends. Another access card. Ah, there you are. Please don't roll. Hello. One fusion energy cell was all that was required for that. Okay, well, hopefully that opened a door that leads to an access door. Okay, well, there's a safe. I'll take the fuse. I am so lost. Nothing. Things look pretty, though. We don't have to worry about it in that room. Rather not go down again. So there's that. This way, no. But it's just a circle. I guess I am going down. Hello? Getting lost. You know what? We're gonna go, because I know I've seen this already. Back down, up the other stairs. Meow. Ollie. What's the matter? Come up. Come on. Come on up. I guess we can have the other camera on, huh? To see cat. Ollie. Ollie Wally. You gonna come up? You're just gonna sit there on my keyboard. Just gonna sit on that piano? Yeah, he's just gonna sit and look at me after meowing. Okay. More fuses. Okay. So I entered that room from that side, I thought. Initially. We're gonna go down. There's that. We've looked at that. There's that. There's this room again. Okay. Back this way. Which requires a down. And there's an up. It leads to this. If I go this way. It's to this corridor. That has a down. I think there's nothing else in here. At least there wasn't. Unless a door. Aha! Access card. Hello! Stuff. 5,000 points. You. 100, 100. And you. Plant fuse. I'll take it. Okay. Aha. And we're back to where we were. There's the exit. Oh, I could have sworn. interesting, because one of these doors open, but I guess there's technically nothing of value in there. It's not a tier 2 mutagen. Oh. That's a T2 heater that we could deconstruct, but I'm not going to. Oh, well, that was step 1. Alright, let's go and get back to the base so I can grab more thingies. More explosives. Alright, we're back. Do I have a box specifically for fuses? Yes. Okay. This will help with our scaling. Today's goal is to scale. Alright, I guess I'll turn that off because cats are gone at this point. The point is to scale, but to scale I want access to fuses, so more fuses is more better, right? I hope and pray that more fuses are more better. So take that and gib these. Need more food. I'll take 2 food this time. And I'll take water just in case. Now we're going to go out to the other side, to the forest that has these trees. Because inside that area there is a space that is locked behind needing explosives. There's other ways that go in, ultimately, that also are explosive blocked. Like, there's multiple paths to get in. I just had exploded one path to get in. So along the way in, we could see additional explosion areas, explosive areas, rocks, but I will ignore those generally because they just lead further, like, down into this area. I don't particularly like this little river, meandering river biome. And I've not really explored this zone much, but you can see it's a meandering river. At least that's what it seems to supposed to be. It's a geographically compressed map, so I will have a little bit, I'll give it a little bit of leeway on the realism of the fluid dynamics of the river, but let's just say it doesn't quite work like that. It don't quite work that way in reality. Yeah, so here there's a split path, and in this path down here, which has more sulfur and iridium, there is another explosive blockage. But realistically, it just leads to another way in to this area from outside, not to a different area exactly. It's just lower in that meandering river biome area. So while I'm here, I will be, of course, looking for New stuff. More stuffs. Fuses, specifically. But we'll see what we get. Like another tree seed. That's a big one. More Ruberu tree seeds are always welcome. Is there an underneathy on this waterfall? No, not this particular one. $500 coin or trade tokens. That's what I'm also here for, are the trade tokens. Now somewhere there is a place to use explosives. I wonder, am I just gonna have to use more explosives? Okay. Okay, we good. So where does this lead? Oh, it's just another way in. Great. Okay, well now I know. From the warp gate. That's what that wall is. Alright. Well then. I thought there was another chamber, but I guess I'm wrong. Which means more exploring is required. Alright, we're going up. Uppies! Uppies! Need to get up there. There should be a way to get up there. Meow. A lot of resources around. It's always a good thing. Oh. Meow. Mr. Cat. Why are you meowing? I believe we looked in here already. Yeah. It's just normal stuffs. Couple thingies I could deconstruct for electronics, but I think there's an up for that. I think that's it. Alright then, well. Wasn't as lucrative a trip as I was expecting it to be, but oh well. We did get an alternative, easier entrance, to be honest. I think I would have preferred going in from here had I exactly known that that was a thing. Getting back here is pretty easy. Oh. Why, hello. I'll take that. Is there a reactor in here? I don't remember. And then, if there is, have I filled it yet? Ah. Enjoy. We were back there already. So what does that open is the question. Presumably something near the front? No? Didn't open that door. Didn't open that door. It opened this door. Alright, that leads to this safe with 100, 1,500, an energy multiplier fuse, 100, 100, 100, 500, 500. Production multiplier fuse, 100, 100. Osmium rods, I'll just go ahead and take a T2 mutagen. That's nice to have. We can't automate those. Unfortunately, we can't automate the T2 mutagen. It's sort of like just a thing that you have to get by recycling stuff. But anyway, that's that. There's more circuits. 500 more points. I'll take pulsar quartz. I'll always take pulsar quartz. I have tier 3 I'll take. There are no more blueprints to take. There's more servers. I really don't care about those servers. Was that the only door that opened? Like, come on, game. Making me spend 3 pulsar quartz and only giving me back 1? Great. Here's what I'll do. Set all those to supply. Maybe the bots will get them. Or maybe not. We'll see. Was that everything that needed fusion cells? Have I been to the wreck behind the waterfall to put in the 3? I think I have. So we've done the gate, we've done that explosive locked base, we've done the other explosive locked base over there on the, like, or actually the more like, it's actually that way, not that way, but whatever. It's the other explosive lock base near the, like, main story area that gives you the golden larva in golden larva land, the one that's near there. We turned on that one. We turned on the battleship thing over there. The cargo ship didn't need one. This one doesn't need one. Have I turned on the one in the volcano zone? I don't think I've done volcano. So we'll do the one at the volcano by the obsidian. I'm just gonna drop off these fuses. Fuses. Only 2 fuses that whole trip. I'll drop off the Ribeiro seed in here for now, but I will need to build another thingy for those. I have a thingy for mutagen. Oh, that's a few super rods. Cool. I need an osmium rod container, I think. I'm just going to put those in there for now. I'll just put all of it in there for now. I think I have a thingy where I've put my keys. Where did I put my keys? Here? Yes. My keys are in. I still have 4 Serena larvae. And there's fuses in here. That shouldn't be in here. Fuses belong in here. Okay. That osmium and the pulsar. We're gonna get those rods in there. Pulsar in its proper location. I eat the food. And we're gonna go to the volcano area. Okay. Volcano zone. Easiest way, I guess, is through here. And this is just to check if I've put the fusion cell in already. We've done that. We might have already, I just don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did the 3 into the one in the far back of the waterfall zone. But I think that's it. I don't know off the top of my head of any other base with a fusion reactor on the map. Oh, there's the tier 2 mutagen. Didn't realize I could actually just craft that. Why am I going through here? I don't know. I guess I just saw lava in the distance and I figured, oh, I guess I gotta go that way. Oh, hello. Have I picked you up? Nope. Gotcha now. Alright, I have not filled this in. I would immediately know. Because the lights would be on. There would be red lights glowing. There you are. You are the one that needs 2. It's like I figured, I was pretty sure there was one that needed 2. And this was the one that needed 2. Can I deconstruct that door? No? Well. Hello. Tokens. 100, 1,000, 500, 100, 1,000, 5,000. And 500. Sweet. I'll take tokens. Any other doors? that opened up as a result of that. Yes, no, maybe so. Looking like nah. At least not on that level. This level, this room opened. We've got 100 and 100. Wow, nothing. No pulsar quartz. 100 and 100. T2 mutagen and there's the pulsar. I'll take the T2 fertilizer and the tier 3 mutagen and the osmium rod. Yeah, sure. That's probably gonna be it, I would imagine. Oh, we've got a pulsar. Oh, no, it's one of those. Okay, we have to hide. That's not the pulsar, that's the super alloy one. The one that's full of supreme danger. So that, I think is it for the required fusion cells on the map. On the map. There's going to be a need for fusion cells through the portal generator content. What do we even need to build it? Oh, look, it's 2 fusion energy cells. Well, who'd have thunk it? Plus an energy multiplier fuse. 2 of them. Right. Super alloy rods, circuit boards, allows you to reach distant wrecks with unique items to find. Yeah, I would like to try this, but maybe not today. I'm absolutely not going to be going for any of that super alloy that just fell. Absolutely not. I don't need any of it. Everything is automated now. I don't need anything anymore. Not of raw resources. It's all automatic. Now, biotic stuff, yes, I will need more biotic stuff as we go along, and that's what I'm going to focus my scaling on, as well as on, I think, more oxygen. I need higher oxygen in particular. Amazing, there's still like ice in here. Okay. Another dust storm? Really? We're almost back home. Would it be nice to have more, like, teleporter waypoints? I guess. But really, it's just saving time to get out there at that point. Let's see. The question of the day is, do I have 2 energy fuses spare? The answer is no. And that's a problem. So I guess I have to buy one. Yeah, I'll have to buy one. Meaning that any of that content is going to be delayed by the ship. Yeah, that content will be a bit delayed by the ship. Do I want to send anything? Probably not this time. Let's see, how many points do we have? 3,100, or 31,850. Okay. With that, what I need is an energy multiplier fuse. And what else? Well, let's go ahead and pick up at least one each of the cocoa and wheat seeds. We'll pick up the cooking station as well, because I think I might have to have this for the, like, cookie recipe to even, like, craft it. Then we'll, of course, we'll pick up... Did I grab T2 drones already? I grabbed the 3x3 living thing. Did I get the T2 drone? No. Okay, well, we'll grab the T2 drone then. Then... I can't pick up a 1500. So I guess I'll get another fish egg? To have another 500% fish for the other slot in the aquarium. And the tree seed, I suppose. And we'll launch that, and when it comes back in about 10 minutes, we will be laughing. Okay, what do we need? We need to make a couple of tier 3 tree spreaders. Ideally, placing them near this guy with its 3 plant fuses. I need to make another multiple machine optimizers. Let's see, I currently actually have 3. And I need more butterfly arms. Have I unlocked anything better? Oh, we're gonna get the backpack soon. The T6. I have not. I unlocked the insect spreader rocket. Oh, now that's a thing to look at. What do I need for the insect spreader rocket? 3 bee larvae. A T2 mutagen. And an osmium rod. Where is the T2 beehive? There. Do I have 3 uncommons? Those are not uncommons. Alright, I have 4 uncommons. How about, I have 2 mutagen there. There's a mutagen, and then T1 fertilizer. wait. There we go. It's sequencing now. So we're gonna craft 3 of those. And grab an osmium rod. Grab an osmium rod. It was osmium rod, 3 bee larva, and what? And the rocket engine, yeah, duh, but also... What was the last ingredient? Because they all need 6. Was it 2 rods? What is it? Oh, the T2 mutagen. Right. I have to look at what I need for the T2 mutagen. Hey, buddy. T2 mutagen, common larva, and honey. That is why you cannot truly automate these. At least you couldn't for a while. Because you can't really get the common larva. You have to be nearby for any of your automators to see them. Anyway, there's the first bee. Sequencing. Wish this was faster, but this is not a building that you can make faster, unfortunately. In the meantime, T2... Zeolite, tree bark, oh, that's good. Okay, bacteria samples and super alloy. Okay. That should be enough for 2. I need to grab... Where did I put that tree? Low. There. Then the other one is for the one that's coming. Huh? What? The what? What happened to the tier 1 fertilizer? Did it drop? By accident? I don't know. I should have another tree. At least to use temporarily. I just have to find it. There. There's a Soleus, that's 125. Did I never... Terra, Linifolia. Did I never convert a golden seed into a tree? Huh. Interesting if I didn't. Odd that I didn't, I should say. Alright, there's 3 of those. That was for the rocket. Let me grab the T2 mutagen for the rocket. New blueprint. Oolani fish eggs. Oolani. They're made from phytoplankton. C. Gee, if only we could obtain phytoplankton. Which we can't right now. We don't have what we need for that. Yes, I know. That's why I'm heading over here to drink. Game. Okay, what type of effect are we gonna get on here? Thank you for the multiplier for insects. That'll help me get to the point where I could then get bee larvae on demand to launch more. Alright, we've officially been... That counts as scaling, right? That counts as scaling. Yeah, that number's going up a lot faster now. And it will continue going up faster and faster and faster. What I need is the T2 butterfly farm. That's actually like at the end of insects though, so it's like, alright, well that's not gonna help me get there. Generates honey and bee larvae. Yes, we've unlocked the ecosystem. What do I need for that? A common larva, a T2 mutagen, and an algae. Yes, let me first build these tree things. Tree spreading across the universe. The percentages are just for the oxygen production, by the way, not the plant production. It really does not matter what plants are in there. Alright, so well, now what I need for this. Wow, that is actually a lot of plants. Holy God, what? That's 2 kilos per second of plants. What are you making? 15. Okay. Okay. That. Oh, alright. Baseline T3 tree splitter, 1,000 plants. This one, 2,384. So realistically, I would want these for more plants. Or at least these getting affected by my plant multipliers. Humma. It's also 149.6 insects, but the butterfly farms get massive multipliers, and I don't think this gets butterflies. Anyway, stuff, things. Common larva, T2 mutagen, T2 fertilizer, bacteria sample, and algae. Okay, a bacteria sample, and I had to move the algae. Okay, that's what I need for you. How big are you? How Yeah. Answer is you are big. Quite large, in fact. So incredibly large that I'm going to have to pull the trees out of these. Was that an oxygen multiplier? Huh. Interesting. But I'm pulling the trees out of those just so I can have enough space to build this thing, and hopefully it's in range of this guy. It is. Yeah, 35 kilograms. All right. Then I can put the seeds back in, or the trees back in. Yeah. So this is production. So we wanted to supply all the things. And I believe that this building may be affected by the production of multiplier fuse. The only issue really is that there's not that much point to supplying on this because it's going to produce most everything. Not just regular larva, but also the butterfly larva variants. So it can make silkworms, it can make bee larvae directly, on top of like the common, the rare, the uncommon, etc. So while nice that it will produce these things, it's a bit unwieldy, to say the least. It's a bit big and not as useful for what it does outside of just the numbers that it provides. For now, though, I need more of these. Explosives, obsidian, and uranium rods. That. And fuses, of course. So I have exactly 3 plant fuses, which is the idea for over there. I have 2 heat fuses. I have tons of pressure fuses. We have gotten access to the Mark 5, the Tier 5 drill. Wow, that's cheap. Huh. Huh. You're making 30 kilos, and you're making 71.52 kilos per second of plants, and 149.6 grams of insects, but that's not the point for you. Drink. When the point is these things for the insects, and they're making 420. Yeah, stop. 420, 30, or 720 on the Serena, and 900 on the Golden. Yeah, so that ecosystem is actually better for plants than it is for insects. It's like the best plant baseline producing item. Oh look, it's a new butterfly larva that I haven't gotten before, and a common. So unless you set up a bunch of containers for all of the different larva types, then it's like, eh. It's like, then what happens when you fill up on one and you don't have any of the others come in because you're full up on the one? It'll eventually clog, and there's no way to automate the destruction, as far as I'm aware. So, because you can just destroy things with a scrapper. That's, where is it? This guy, shredder machine. It will just destroy stuff, but you can also recycle what you don't need. So I could theoretically recycle this Liani butterfly. I could recycle these Alban butterflies and the Fiorente and the Futura. I could put those into the recycling machines and get the baseline larva and mutagens that they're made out of. That is a thing I could do. I will not. So what do I need for more of these? T2 fertilizer, zeolite, and bioplastic. I guess I'll put away some stuff here. At least briefly. Might not have enough room. Okay, I did. So T2 fertilizer, bioplastic, and zeolite. Right, which one is that? Only 6 bioplastic. Interesting. So I might need more production of what? Water? What are you missing? Hold up. Silicon, water. No, stop. Silicon? Oh. Okay then. I guess I'll need to mine more silicon. I need, what is it? 5? 6? Because it's 1 each. I'll need 6 larvae. You. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and just for the variety, I'll have one be the Liani, and then whatever's the highest, next highest, Futura. Where's my bitrate killer? There we go. Hello, bitrate killer. Wait, what? Did I miscount how many Serenas I had? I get... Really? Okay, we've unlocked the tier 2 beehive. Mostly thanks to that, I hope. Okay, what do I need for the beehive? Tier 2. A, bee larva, tree bark, 2, tier 2 fertilizer, and the bioplastic. Okay. I think that the tier 1 needed some of that already. So we may be doing direct upgrades here. It needed the bioplastic, thank freaking God. Really? Where are you landing? Looks like it's landing on top of me. Bit to that direction. Alright, right next to my heaters. Great. Sure. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Ugh. 7. I can't crouch. So that's 8. I see 1 here. Okay, that's the other. That's all 3 of what remains. 8, 9, and 10. And I can't get a single one of them. No, I can get this one. And this one. And that one is a negative. Because you can't crouch. No. I'd be stuck. Oh yeah, I'd be stuck now. I can't get out. There is... Wait. I thought that there was an unstuck button. Hello? I thought that there was an unstuck button. F4. Like, I'm pretty sure that there's supposed to be an unstuck button. Yes. Push F4. Well, my alarm has gone off to indicate that we are halfway through the stream, and it is therefore time to take a break. I'm going to deposit that quartz, and when I come back from the break, I'm going to grab tree bark. I can find a tree bark. So I know I have a couple of that. I'm also going to grab another fertilizer. And we're going to build a couple of beehives, T2 beehives. Just the 2 of them, because those T2 beehives will make bee larvae. And I'm going to set up a container that's going to request the bee larvae that gets spawned from the T2 beehives. And that way, things start to, you know, snowball from there. So with that, we're going to take a brief break, and I will be back shortly. And I have returned. Welcome back. All right, let's build the beehive. Tier 2. Boom. Really? What? I swear that it just, like, told me I didn't have enough power. What? Well, that's a little buggy. I clearly have power. Like, obviously, I've got power. So I don't know what's going on there. Why it's telling me I don't have power when I got 24,000 kilowatts available. I know it must be something about the beehive itself. Anyway. So now I have 2 tier 2 beehives. These produce plants, some amount of kilograms of plants, and, 712 grams of insects apiece, which is actually quite a few insects. 712, huh? Okay, I don't have one of those yet. Oh, hey, it's a bee larva, a free bee larva. These are going to be producing bee larvae as well as honey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to grab some iron and build a new storage. Probably upstairs. A new storage that will be just... Okay, I can squeeze in just for bees. Bees! The bees! Give me the bees! Sweet. Where is the one that's requesting? Oh. Why, hello. Yeah. I've got enough honey, I think. I think I may need to start shipping some of that food. I should have the thing back with all the wonderful stuff. Cool. Including that seed. What you can do is you can set the rocket to demand stuff and to leave when full. So that's what we'll do here. This is going to be set to demand the food, so the storage container is not supplying the food. I'm going to keep that full storage container of the food. So now what will happen is that the crafter will craft food that will then get delivered to the rocket. And that will demand my honey and my beans, and only the honey and the beans. But I'm gonna have this container that's pretty much full of food, and I can prioritize this. I believe that higher is of higher priority, so the bigger the number, the greater the priority. So, which is opposite of some other games where the higher the number, the lower the priority. I believe it's higher number, higher priority. So they will fill this demand before filling the rocket's demand. And in this way, what I would actually end up with is filling up on bee larvae, which could be an issue in and of itself, is an issue in and of itself. So I will probably just wanna, oh yeah, I am supplying that. I'll probably want to have a tier 1 on hand at some point. I'll likely just want a tier 1. Alright, which one had that so I can replace it with the rosea? Just so that we don't just, not have honey. Let's see, have we gotten... No, we now have 2 bee larvae in here. We had 1, now we have 2. So one of those beehives made a bee larva. And now that we have 2, I could keep making more beehives. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Or use them to make outdoor farms, which is exactly what I'm going to do. That will need a tier 1 and a tier 2 fertilizer. With water and super alloys, I just need Wawa. Give me Wawa. Of course, it's nighttime. And you, T2 drone, and cooking station. What do I need for that? A circuit board and a super alloy. Please don't be purely aesthetic. I would be so sad. Okay, welcome to the cooking station. That's a few things. So we've got high quality food. Duh. We have chocolate. We have flour. Croissants, which restores 75 health, which is just made out of flour. We have cookies, which is 3 chocolate and 3 flour. Increases running speed for a small period. Okay. We have birthday cake, which is honey, flour, and chocolate. You don't really get anything for that. We get honey cooked beans, which reduces thirst for a small period. Bean, eggplant, squash, and honey. And then we get fish soup from the fish eggs, Provios and Vilnius. And honey reduces oxygen consumption for a small period. You get access to this at breathable atmosphere phase. Why does this even exist? There's no reason for it to exist in the first place for the fish soup. Like, there's no reason for that. The only time that that's relevant is if you're going underwater, and by the time you get to this point, you have already done the only underwater content in the game. It's so minimal that this is irrelevant. realistically, same with the honey cooked beans. Like, there is absolutely no reason to even engage with this mechanic. It is completely optional. Completely, fundamentally optional. Anyway, I'm going to drink some water. Oh, can I drink water from the ecosystem? No, of course. Drink more. Fill the gauge, thanks. So we just unlocked another thing. And I wasn't paying any attention to what was specifically just unlocked. A thing. We do have this drill. For pressure. May as well get the general terraformation index number up faster. So that's going to need things. I'm carrying around things that I need to build outdoor farm. Because I guess I'm going to get wheat. Hello? And cocoa. I'll need 2 more bees. Question is, now that I unlocked the cooking station, can I automate the cookies? Oh, I need iron. Iron. Huh? Where is it? I am blind. Did they really oversight this? You're joking. Oh my god, that is so bad. Fuck that entire concept then. I mean, just my initial thoughts upon seeing that. There's no point in that existing. As a mechanic, there's no point in cooking existing. it's there just to be there. I will not engage with it at all going forward. In fact, I'm going to delete the farm that I just built because there's no point. Or I'm going to not grow that specific thing in it. I'm probably just going to grab a... like, what do I even need? What do I even need more of? Do I need more eggplants? Like, what do I need? I've got beans. I've got squash. I actually have eggplants. How about the shrooms? Pretty sure I have the shrooms too. Yeah. It's like, okay. Sure. I guess I'll just do more beans. There's no point on cacaos, no point on wheat. They may as well not exist. It's called cocoa, but I'm pretty sure it's actually supposed to be called cacao. Anyway. Why these exist, I don't know. It's utterly pointless. Well, need to grab my fusion cells wherever I put them. And circuits, I need a microchip for the compass. Clicked twice, game. 2 circuits. And I need that compass chip, which I think is just silicon and magnesium. What do I need for compass? It's silicon, magnesium, and 2 aluminum. You. Two explosive, 3 obsidian, and a uranium rod. And if I can just find a silicon on the way, that'd be pretty nice. Here we go. And that solves the immediate issue, but also solving the long-term issue. Scaling. Cough, cough. Scaling, scaling. Scaling across the world. We need to put down one of these about there with those. Now, what that's going to do, it's 3.25s. So they should produce faster. They will produce faster. How much faster? Well, there's a formula involved, and I don't want to go looking that up again. Just the wiki. All right, fine, whatever. Wiki, planet, crafter, fuses. Fuse page. Production multiplier fuse. What do we have? It is base production time divided by the sum of 1 plus fuse count divided by 4. T3 miner base time is 1 operation every 75 seconds with a divider of 1 and 0 fuses. With 1 fuse, it becomes 60 seconds. 2 fuses is 50, 3 is 43 seconds. So it goes from 75 seconds to 43 seconds with 3 fuses. Is it worth it? Honestly, no. It's not strong enough. Because you're not even doubling the production. You're not even making the machine be worth 2 of the machine. Now, it is applying to 5 machines. Like, don't get me wrong, or multiple machines, up to 8. Still though, a little weak. Feels a little weak to me. But it should help with the lack of silicon issue. Alright, give me compass. Like, adding a second machine producing silicon would have been better for overall silicon production than putting down the 3 production fuses. However, those production fuses are also being applied to all of the other things, which means I've also scaled up on production of the super alloy rods. Like, I am actually going to be getting more super alloy rods faster as a result. Okay, the power here says 23,812. And then there was this 2,268. Oh boy. This is the portal generator. Scanning. Okay. Use this machine to explore the wrecks scattered around the planet. Portals require quartz to be opened. Rescan for locations if you do not have enough quartz. Rarity level indicates the rarity of the loot found in the wrecks. Difficulty levels indicates the complexity of the interior of the wrecks. All locations contain at least 1 wreck, sometimes more. You need to come back via the portal to keep the loot that you've gathered. Wrecks contain unique loot. Okay. I need to search for the fusion energy cell for one. Fusion reactors can be found in procedural wrecks. Question is, what is the maximum number of fusion cells a procedural wreck can produce or can require? Procedural wrecks. Huh. Wow, I didn't I didn't realize this, but the two wrecks that we've been to that needed explosives to enter are in fact procedural. They are procedurally generated. No wonder why it seemed to me that the one that we went to the first time seemed different from my other playthrough in its overall layout. It's because it was! Because it's procedurally generated. There's apparently 4 of them on the main map. Okay. Well then, that changes how I think of things a bit, because that means I may not have been to all of the ordinary wrecks that had fusion reactors. There are 5 ordinary wrecks with fusion reactors. And we have... So what do we have? We have the one that's up there, so that's 1. The one behind the waterfall is 2. Volcano is 3. The warp gate is 4, and then the battleship is 5. Okay, we've been to all of those at this point, and put the fusion reactors in all of those. All right. We've also been to the procedural wreck behind explosive point over there, that direction on that point, and we went to the one in that highlands biome near the story area. There are apparently 2 more. Yeah, so we went to the one in the highlands and the one in the central plateau, but there's apparently one in the grasslands and one in the Gate Desert, south of the southmost sinkhole, north cliff towards the east. Really? Well, I mean, if there's 2 more procedural wrecks on the map, thing is the procedural wrecks that are actual procedural wrecks are through the portal generator have different loot. It's a different loot table. So I do want to do this. It's just I will need to bring with me, I guess, 3 fusion reactors. Not fusion reactors, these cells, energy cells. In an ideal world. What else? It's obsidian, right? And osmium. Oh yeah, and I guess I have to put away my thingy over here. And for whatever reason, I have 2 super alloy on me. And from what we've seen, that procedural rack, the procedural racks can contain things that we'll need to explode. So we'll build explosives as well. I will need to bring water with me and food. So I want to make sure that I am full up on my food. And we need all of the quartz to be able to access a thing. So what are our options right now? Okay, so we have 2 difficulty 5s, rarity 4 here. We need 3 pulsars, a quasar. Let me screen grab that. Go to my screenshots. Open that up. Okay. I should have those resources. Okay. So 3 of those. Quasar, magnetar. Oh, 2 of the blue blazars. I am uncertain if I have any of that at the moment. If I have them, they're not in a central location. I need to go get them. Mine them. Yeah, I'll need to mine them. Okay. Welcome to Rainbow Caves. We need to get into this one. Hello. May as well mine more than I need. So I would imagine that these procedural wrecks had damn well better have the various quartzes in them, because there would be a very real possibility of running out of these various quartzes, right? I would think. Because it's not like anything other than pulsar quartz is infinite. As far as I'm aware, none of the other stuff is infinite. Unless this isn't spending it? I don't know. But anyway, let's open that. Yeah, like, unless we get it back when we close the portal. I don't know. Welcome to a procedurally generated area that will have at least 1 wreckage in it. At least get the indicator there. Did I not see a owl? Thought I saw a box. Yeah, there's a box. Box does have quartz. The flares are good. There's another box. Okay. Hello? That's a thing. Goodness, how big is this area? Where are the wrecks? Hello? Okay, there's an entrance to a wreck. Down we go. Alright. This is where things get interesting. Okay, big room full of nothing. An access card. So I know that there will be an access card. I have no intentions to return to Factorio. Full stop. Another access card. I am not finding the game fun, and there is nothing in the expansion that I am thinking that will be fun to me. So, there's no point. I don't think that anything in the expansion as currently presented will be fun, beyond anything beyond being tedious, so I currently don't intend on going back to it. Okay, I've managed to loop all the way back. Just following the right wall at this point. There's a path down. Okay. Explodey. I mean, how many hours have I put into Factorio? How many thousands of hours have I put into Factorio? Why is there yet another? Okay. I have over 7,000 hours. Right. So that's a thing that can happen that totally sucks in this game. Okay. Oh, you do need 3. Okay, I'll take the effigy. Oh. Thank you for the explosive back. And another explosive back. See, you can get stuff back. Not like I really need that deconstructive powder, or that explosive powder anymore. Alright, following the right-hand wall. I will be playing this until I beat it, and then we'll move on to something else. As for what's next, I don't know. There's actually plenty of explosives in here. Tried it, did not like it. Aha. Okay, you just need one. Still just following the right wall. Okay. Wow. Nothing. Okay, we're not kidding around about the difficulty. God. Yeah, I broke my rule. Go back up. Stay on the right. Sticking to the right wall now. At this point, just primarily trying to get out rather than anything else. Occasionally going down a different corridor. Another access card. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, I'll take that. Really? Totally pointless. Alright. Sure. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Aha. Well, so that's one wreck. There could be more. Wow, game, you're even gonna give me storms out here. Well, frankly, that wasn't particularly fantastic. We got a frog eggs. Like, okay. Sure. We got frog eggs and some points. Whoop-dee-dee. Alright, I'm leaving. Alright, time to store quartz. Just have to pray that, well, it appears as if I did make back at least what I spent on the quartz. I did get a trade rocket multiplier fuse. Now what this does is it decreases the time that it takes per cycle. However, is that really useful? Not particularly. Right, I'm gonna need to have a another storage container again, unless I put it in here. Yeah, I guess I'll put it in here. Put all the explosives in there. Put those frog eggs in there, and the access card and fusion cells. So I don't plan on doing that again. Honestly, don't really plan on going back through that portal generator. I see no point. Those wrecks are, well, they say they're procedural, and yeah, they sure are procedural to their utter detriment. I don't think that those are particularly engaging or fun in any way, shape, or form as currently designed. Particularly because they're procedural and all of the rooms look identical to each other. Like, there is an aspect of intentionality to you getting lost in there, but that's not good design, frankly. It has no logic, which is the problem. If it was at least logically designed, sure, you can get lost, but at least there's something you can fall back on, potentially. Just, no, not as it is now. It's not like that. So, let's finally build these stupid tier 5 drills. Super alloy rods and osmium rods. And I can tell you, as far as what games I will not be playing, I want to make sure that folks do not forget that I will not play anything that Paradox touches. So nothing produced or developed by Paradox Game Studios, or Paradox Studios, whatever, which would include the game Foundry, not going to happen. Because Paradox publishes that game. I fundamentally disagree with how they run their business for like the DLC policy in particular, so I will not cover their games ever. There is one thing that they could do that I would consider bring their games again, but I don't think that they're ever going to do it. They've taken a half step, but it's not good enough. And that is, they absolutely need to have the ability to subscribe to their games. That includes all of the DLC for all of the games, and not just one at a time. Because there's so much DLC, they actually have a subscription for like Europa Universalis 4, where you can subscribe to get all of the content for all of the DLC content to the game for the duration that you subscribe to it, but it's only for EU4. / only the one game at a time, and it's stupid pricing for one game's DLC. Like, fuck off. If you want a subscription, you're gonna give me access to your entire library and all of its DLC. Duh. There is no other option. Alright, this is actually obnoxiously large. How the hell am I supposed to use this with, like, the multiplier fuses? How the hell am I gonna get, like, 8 of these in a small enough area to use the multiplier fuses? Like, that's annoying. I have never played Doom Eternal. I played the first Doom. Remake Doom. I get very disappointed by the lack of content. But I am not into shooters in general. Alright, well, that's all the things I can build. That's, yeah, that's a thing. Where is my base? There it is, among the trees. Okay, how is this looking? We're at 417. That's more than my personal save. This is the furthest I've gotten in this game. We are officially as far as I've ever been. By the way, there is a cat back there. I hear him snoring. Mr. Ollie is snoring from up top. Get rid of that. Boogers. The tier 6, okay. You. Circuit and obsidian. Tier 6 backpack time. That's better. It's not like the tier 2 storage, which I would prefer, but it's a decent upgrade. Would have been nice for that trip out through the portal, but whatever. Whatever. We'll manage. Oh, is it still... Can I still go there? Oh. Huh. That I didn't know. That is news to me. You open up the portal to the location with the procedural wrecks, or wreckage in this case, 1, it seems. And you can just go back and forth at will. So you can totally scrap everything from in there, as long as you know, have your enough food and water to not die after you inevitably get lost in the place. That does not change my opinion much regarding things. The glorious bitrate killer butterflies. Doesn't change my opinion much, to be honest. It's nice that you can go back. It's just that the wrecks themselves sort of just suck. There isn't enough differentiation between the rooms and the doors to the rooms. Everything looks identical in there, and it's exceedingly easy to get lost. Now, yes, I did pick like the most difficult one to go to, like the highest of difficulty. Still, my point stands. I mean, it's pulling from the same set of rooms, no matter what difficulty it is, and you can, like, it's still the same issue on everything. Why is there still no silicon? Hello? Did I not set it to provide? It must be, right? That must be what's happened. I am literally getting lost in the forest of trees now. Losing my bearings. Also, you should be, like, supplying everything, yeah. What is going on here? On silicon. Have I just... Yeah, I've supplied it. It's just not enough. It's insufficient. Insufficiencies! We need more. We need another miner. Tier 4 mutagen. Amphibian farm! Hello, progression. Genetic extractor. Ah, progression. Everything is happening all at once. And that's fine by me. Alright. That's some things. Hi. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Common, larva, and fertilizer. Actually, it provides a little bit of heated pressure. Ha! And plants, but a bunch of animals that will scale with the eggs that I put in. The question that I have is how many slots does it have? Because I happen to have 2 frog egg varieties. So I have to see... how many slots? 1. I figured as much. Oh, it's that thing. And then the froggies. We got froggies. The froggies. Legless. Black with red eyes. That makes me wonder if there are froggies up on the balcony. Let's go see balcony because that's where those plants are. Like, aha! Yeah, so that makes some sense, I guess. I've been wondering for a while. Oh, that's a good overhead view of all the stuff in the base. I've been wondering what those little like tiny ponds were for. Yes, generic frog. Isn't it lovely? Generic frog eggs. Found in the wild near natural ponds. Like, I've noticed those little natural ponds everywhere, and they've been useful because you can drink from them. Oh look, it's our friends. They are spreading. They are proliferating. All about the place. Yeah. And you get frogs. They get frogs. Okay. Now I know that those are actually frog spots. And they are very common. Now, I would imagine that we could change these. Change these from being common eggs to not so common eggs. This building is actually really easy to make. So, yeah, let me get a bit of water. I need to eat as well. Water and fertilizer. And common larva. Larva. I don't have that many frog eggs, but whatever. It's fine. Is fine. We will be fine. Ooh, stuff. Look, more. Lovely. So they still produce things even if you don't have eggs in them. Ooh, pretty. The generics honestly don't look all that different. These are reddish. These are more red-blue. These are red-green. Different shade of red as well. This is more orangey. This one's more true red, deeper red. Looks more like pinkish because there's some the blues make it shift towards that, like, purplies. Hot pinks. Froggos. Alright, we got our Froggos. How's that looking on the animals? We're almost at a kilogram, or we're at almost 10 kilos per second. Nearly 10. No idea. Probably can't eat anything. There are recipes that will come in for frog eggs, so let's have a look-see at you. You. So you only do fish. You can do fish. Meaning I will need something else. Oh, I have that. I don't have access to phytoplankton. We don't have the collector unlocked. It's weird, but we don't actually have that collector unlocked yet because I think that's oxygen? Yeah. 155 ppm oxygen for the water life collector to collect phytoplankton and fish eggs depending on its location. And you sort of need that to get the phytoplankton to scale fish, which counts as animals. And it ends with the tier 4 jetpack. Well, we've unlocked all the plant stuff, at least. Animal spreader rocket. Interesting. That's at 70 kiloton biomass. That'll take a minute. So that allows extraction of genes. T2 butterfly farm is soon. Soon. And that'll lead to frog eggs. Hello, welcome to the stream. Interesting, so what building is the... Creates a creature's DNA by combining genetic traits. I see, so it's likely this thing. Magnetar, Blazar, and Quasar. Super Alloy Rod, a tier 4 mutagen. We should start finding tier 4 mutagen, by the way, soon. A tier 3 and a mutagen. Okay. Makes a tier 4. How lovely. Circuit and Super Alloy Rod. Okay, Rod. Circuit. Okay. Synthesizer. What the hell sort of mechanic is this? Okay. So they went and spent their time on that level of detail, huh? Okay. That was a choice. That was most definitely a choice. We have access to the tier 2 butterfly farm. So that's gonna be interesting. What do we need for that? Fabric! Oh my god, finally! I've been wondering all this time. I've actually genuinely been wondering what's going to consume large amounts of fabric to actually have a reason to produce fabric from silkworms. Like, what is the ultimate reason to even engage with having silkworms? Uncommon bacteria sample and fertilizer. Well, I don't seem to have uncommons at the moment. Okay, I have 2. I need 3. And it's bacteria samples. Which you can get by decomposing mutagen down if you really need to. I think our limit's going to be these tier 1 fertilizers. Oh, maybe not. I gotta find an uncommon. Or... what am I doing? What am I doing? I totally have a box for bees. I have a box of bees. You know what we can do to bees? We can decompose the bees into fertilizer, mutagen, and uncommon larva. And then you can break down the mutagen into the bacteria sample. If you really need to. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. Really? There it goes. Finally. So just go over here, do this thing 3 times. Just got it. I hate that it takes time to sequence without the ability to upgrade it. You know? This is not kind, to say the least. So, from what I gather, the genetic extractor allows extraction of genes from a multitude of living beings. Okay, so that means that you can extract these details, like colors, and I guess species, and then patterns, variance, bioluminescence, okay, and size. So I can extract like one of those pink butterflies, bioluminescence, and then apply that to a frog and have a pink glowing frog. Or a golden glowing frog, I suppose. I would hope so, anyway. God, I would hope so that we can do things like that. Take the, like, butterfly traits and apply them to the, like, the frogs and the critters. That will come next. Oh wow, we are actually in the amphibian stage, officially in the amphibian stage, yeah. And working on the mammal stage, so we will start seeing mammals soon. And that, I think, is the last stage. For all intents and purposes, Thing is, though, we need to go from, 452 Giga TI to, like, 5 TTI. So, yeah, like, a lot more. Little over factor 10 more. Meaning that biomass will need to be worth a lot to the TI scale, particularly animals. Tonnage of animals sort of needs to be like worth more points, right? I mean, it doesn't really... Is the TI, the GTI here, terraforming index, just the addition of all these numbers? Is it just the addition of all these numbers? Because these numbers have different, like, units. And the unit scale changes over time. $340 or... I think at the current units, at the current unit scaling, that it is in fact just the addition of these numbers to equal the Giga TIs. I think that 143 and a half, 200 and a half, 55.8, and 35 for 56 here adds up to this number. I think it adds up to this number. Potentially. And if it's just a straight addition of these numbers, then frankly, the heat and the pressure are going to provide the highest value because we can push those numbers up fast. I guess ultimately just a mix of everything is good too. Just, it's like, what level of investment is required to get each of the numbers to grow faster to count towards the general terraformation index? Because we sure got a whole lot of plants right now. And that growth on the plants is pretty big versus insects. Anyway, just things I am thinking about. Come on, drink. Game. Game. There it goes, finally. Poggos. Alright. So, this fabric. Fortunately, I have some fabric. Somewhere. Couple of fabric. And there is a lot of fabric I've left behind in Rex, to say the least, because I've just ignored fabric basically forever. Now is the time that we need it. Uncommon, that, and that'll be the third silkworm. Now the silkworm will make silk, and then silk makes fabric. Through this recipe, 2 silk per fabric. So we can set up an automator to produce infinite of that for us. I'll go ahead and shove those in there. There. pull out my other fabric. And then what else? Zeolite, bioplastic, and tier 2 fertilizer. Right, I'm still feeling that lack of silicon, so osmium, super, and iridium. And then 3 titanium. Going the wrong way. Of course I am. So, we're going to put down another tier 3 ore extractor that is going to extract additional silicon, provide it to the base, because clearly I have a huge demand for silicon. Shite. I can just do this over here. As much as I want to do it at the production multiplier fuse, it's faster if it's here, and that's less work for the bots. Just like put it wherever there's free space. Give me silicon, provide the stuff, supply it, and then do I have everything for the 2 of these? Looks like it. Oh boy. Question is, of these, how many slots do you have? 2! $11.4 kilos per second. Yeah, that's a bit more. That's a bit more. All right, build another. I think I only had the 2 goldens, so the next one's gonna be 2 Serenas. Oh god, hello. Hello, bitrate killers! The bitrate killers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need 7 more. Minimum 7 more. Alright, well that's gonna take a little bit. That's gonna take a minute. For the fabric. Alright, what do I need for the fabric? An oxygen capsule. Okay. Give me that. No, don't do that. Don't emote. Wish I could just disable that entirely. Probably can, it's just I don't feel like it. That. Alright, this will just produce, okay, supply. This should be affected by the production multiplier fuse. 200 seconds each. All right. Osmium and super alloy rod. So it should automatically find whatever's produced in the thing. Yeah, it's in this list. It should automatically pull from it, but yeah. So you're gonna be fabric. And you will demand fabric. Yeah, I'm gonna need a few more silk generators if they're only gonna be producing every 200 seconds, and you need 2 of them per fabric. Yikes. Well, for now, I'm going to drink water, and we have reached the end of today's stream. Oh God. Where did we start and where did we end up? We started at 244.85 or 0.58, excuse me, Giga TI. We are ending at 471 Giga TI / 472. We didn't quite double the terraformation index today, but what we have done is obtained amphibians and, well, and fish, I guess. We have fish, we have amphibians, we have amphibian farms, we have a ton more butterflies about the place. We have, gosh, we have tier 5 mine things, extractors. What are they called? Drills. We have tier 5 drills over there. We have more trees. A lot more trees. We have a portal open to a wreck. We have more bitrate killers over there with the butterflies. Goodness, yeah, we have grown a bit. Is it enough? No. But we're gonna keep going and keep doing stuff. Oh goodness. Yeah. Yeah, we need more. More! We need to times 10 it in order to win. So we have a few more streams left, I think. A few more of just build all of the everything type stuff. And yeah. With that, I thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Show. If you've enjoyed the stream, be sure to do all the social stuff on the VOD. I'll be back with more on Tuesday. I hope to see you all then.